Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today guys, we're taking a look at a very cool archetype that I built here using Florges from Forbidden Light, and using everybody's favorite GX Pokemon, Zoroark-GX. And this is a very cool deck, and I'll show you guys what it's all about. I only did find one match with this deck. It was a pretty good game though, and I showed off this deck super well, so I'm like, that game was just so good, I showed off everything this deck kind of aims to do, so I don't really know if I need to show off. I don't know if I really need to do two games, but I am down to revisit this deck in the future and try my luck against a Buzzwole deck or like a Malamar deck, which, spoiler alert, I did not play against any of those two decks, but you should still hopefully enjoy this video because I showed off everything that this deck aims to do. So let's take a look at what this deck is about, but before we get in, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I am on the road to 3K subs. We're very close to 2,800 subs at the time we record this. I think I'm 3 off, so if I'm not already at 2,800 by the time this video's up, make sure you subscribe and to help me on the road to 3K subs. But let's take a look. So, the idea of this deck is to kind of get this like Puzzle of Time loop going with Zoroark-GX and Florges. So Florges, that's not Florges. Florges has the ability Wondrous Gift. Once you're in turn before you attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, put an item card from your discard pile on top of your deck. Now, this is any item card you want. This can be Special Charge, Stretcher, Choice Band, Enhanced Hammer, Rare Candy. Most importantly, though, we're going to get back our Puzzle of Times with Wondrous Gift. So we get back our puzzles with Wondrous Gift. And then what we do is we do trade, and we get that item back. Now, you do have to flip a coin, and that's one of the hard parts about this deck, is Florges does kind of rely on a coin flip. If you don't hit heads, then you miss that opportunity. Our goal is to strive for at least 2 Florgeses at once. If we can get 2 Florgeses in play, we have a better odds of hitting heads most of the time to be able to pull off a Wondrous Gift heads. And all we really need is just to get back a Puzzle of Time, or just get back 2 puzzles if we get double heads. Double heads is best case scenario, but even just 1 heads is all we kind of need sometimes to get back our Puzzle of Time. We know that Zoroark can draw insanely well with trade, so we can trade, and we can combo this with Wondrous Gift, and we can just keep spamming Puzzle of Times every single turn. It's a crazy, insane combo. This could work in Expanded too with Via Seeker if you want to get back Hex Maniac, if you want to get back Guzma, stuff like that. So this deck could work in Expanded with Via Seekers and puzzles in Expanded. But in Standard, we're going to try with just puzzles. Now, Florges also has another huge drawback other than that coin flip effect. It is a Stage 2 Pokemon, meaning you're going to have to get a little lucky with your rare candies. But because we're playing Zoroark and we can draw like 6 cards a turn, it's not that hard to get this card into play that much, because Rare Candy can be easy to get your Florges going when you're drawing 6 cards. So it's not too hard to, you know, get Rare Candy, Florges in the same hand because of Trade's effect. So it's not too big of an issue, so we're honestly okay with having Trade in this deck. So it's not too hard to get Rare Candy, Florges in play when you have Trade. So that's basically the idea. You just Wondrous Gift, you flip heads, you get your puzzles back, you got all these other niche items like Enhanced Hammer, which we showed off beautifully in the match I got. We showed off how Enhanced Hammer prevented my opponent from even attacking me. We got Energy Lotto, we got Evosodas, we'll talk about that in a minute. So those are all the Pokemon. We got a 4/4 Zoroark-GX line as usual. We got our 3/3 Florges line. This is the only Flabébé I could run. There's no Fairy Energy in this deck, spoiler alert, it's just DC. There's no real good Flabébé. All of them have 30 HP, which you don't want, because obviously that is an easy prize for Buzzwole. You could play that other Flabébé I just showed you guys. I guess. You could play this one, because it can actually attack for 10 damage. I mean, sure, it's kind of too late to record the video, but you know what, Reverse Hall looks so much better. The other Pokemon we got, of course, Latios. Latios has turned out to be a great counter to Buzzwole right now, or at least a great way to stop Buzzwole. It also can soften Buzzwole up for Righteous Beating, which is super important. Same thing with the Mew and Mewtwo lineup. Mewtwo can be its own attacker in some scenarios, but Mew and Mewtwo are both here to counter Buzzwole. Win games with just Mew copying Righteous Beating. And we got our 3 Tapu Lele's because we want to turn on Brigette, and we also want to get supporters and Pokemon in play for Zoroark's attack, Righteous Beating. So there's a couple other Florgeses. Well, not a couple others, but yeah, we got this Florges here with Calming Aura, which is pretty useless, so if you're thinking of running this, don't. Florges Break is also an option. If you want to run Florges Break, be my guest. It gives it 20 more HP. You have Floral Breeze. Once you're in turn before you attack, you may heal 30 damage and remove a special condition from your active. I mean, it's a decent way to heal your Zoroark, which I guess is fine. It's not the worst way to heal. Special conditions, maybe. I don't know. This could be a tech if you're really scared of the Lapras matchup. Just play a Florges Break, I guess. I don't know. That it's a stupid idea, but I don't know if you're that crazy. Other than that, this card is kind of useless. Florges itself is kind of tanky in its own right because that 120 HP resistance to Dark means Zoroark cannot one-shot Florges with a full field. So Florges will not get one-shotted by Zoroarks. Buzzwolves, you know, Dawnwing, yeah, okay, it's a different story. So if you want to play that Florges Break to give it the more HP, that's definitely an awesome option. But there's a lot of one-ofs in this deck. As you can see, we do play Energy Lotto to get our DCs. We only play 4, and it's a one-of item we can use and get back with Wondrous Gift. 1 Enhanced Hammer to get rid of special energies. I showed it beautifully. 1 Evosoda to go into our Zoroarks. We got 2 Field Blowers to get rid of Stadiums, and Parallel shouldn't be a problem in this deck because of the Florges Law, or Loop. 4 Puzzles, that's the goal of the Florges deck. 3 Candies to get our Florges in play. 1 Stretcher to get our Pokemon back. We got 1 Timer Ball. I really hate this card, but we have to play it to get our Florges sometimes. 4 Ultra Balls, search for our Pokemon. 2 Parallel Cities, because it's parallel. 1 Acerola. We got 3 Brigettes, because turn 1 Brigette's important. We got Acerola to loop our Zoroarks. We got 2 Cynthias for draw. 2 Ends for draw, 1 Sycamore for draw. We are playing a Mallow, so we can trade Mallow for the Rare Candy Florges. 2 Guzmas to knock stuff out. 3 Choice Bands for 150. 1 Floatstone, and we can always get back to float, so we don't need to go crazy. If you really want, you can go 2 choice, 2 floats. And we got 4 DCEs in this deck to round out the energy. No counter energies, nothing else. No fairy energies. We can't even attack with this, it takes too much energy. And yeah, that's my Florges Zoroark deck. It's a very cool archetype, and I'll show you guys the match I got and show it off how this deck operates, which is really what I wanted to do. So I'll see you guys in a minute with the match with the deck. Let's go find some matches with our Zoroark Florges deck. And we'll see what we end up placing against first. It looks like potentially a Vikabulu deck, which is a bit of an issue because of Vikabulu kind of being able to deal with Zoroark pretty easily. But we'll see how this game goes and if we can win it and at least show off the beautiful, beautiful Florges. I guess like a Latios start would be ideal. If we can get damage on these Bulus early, depending if he's even playing Big Bulu, you never know. He might be playing Greninja Gliscod too. But, we'll see, we do have a turn 2 Florges, but I don't really know about Flabébé being in the active. Actually, if he's playing Greninja, I don't know about Flabébé, period. Double Frogadier is all he needs to take an easy prize there. So that's going to be a little bit of an interesting challenge. I'm assuming it's Gliscod Greninja. Okay, so we drew a Lele, so we can actually just do Brigette here. We don't have to worry about, yeah, we don't have to worry about, kind of having to, what was I gonna say? Okay, well, we do have to worry about one thing. 2 DCs are prized. And our floats. Wow, those are some pretty horrific prizes. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad. We have some pretty bad prizes. Not gonna lie. At least we can guarantee a turn 2 Florges, I guess, which is kind of nice. I'll probably just go triple Zorua, to be honest. Now, I am going to Parallel City them now. They might play Parallel City themselves, and I might as well just do it now. This way, if they try to do a Brigette Lele play, they can only get 1 extra Pokemon. I don't know what Gliscod version this is. I'm guessing it's going to be a Greninja version, only because of the fact that my opponent, I saw water. And it is the Greninja version, okay. Greninja version might be a bit tough. We'll see. We can probably try our best, though. Okay, we're not going to see a Flying Flip this turn, which is good. We put some Rainbow Energy on the Wimpod. Does my opponent have anything else? We might, I'm probably going to, man, I don't know what to do here. If they Gliscod me, I'm going to have to, ooh, never mind. My opponent actually just Guzmas up my Lele, which is kind of a weird play. Because now my opponent puts the Wimpod in the active. And Florges gets to be on the bench. Okay, I'm fine with that. I actually don't mind Lele getting sacrificed here. I honestly prefer it because now we can guarantee the Florges is in play. Now, we can get back Rare Candy if we want. We don't really want Rare Candy back at the moment, so we can just safely do Cynthia and see what we can get. No Zoroarks. That is annoying. Okay. We're going to puzzle because we actually have a pretty bad hand, and oh my gosh, it's only getting worse. Okay, this is actually a bit of a tricky situation to be in. I mean, I guess puzzle. Wish I was drawing that right now. We'll draw the puzzle. This sucks. Alright, let's just get the puzzle back, maybe. I don't mind this, because this way we can potentially, you know, I don't know. Somehow we get end, we have all our puzzles back. I don't want to put down Flabébé because he can flying flip and Frogadier me. I think I have to pass. This is actually not good. We have a bad hand. This is honestly probably the one time I've ever bricked with Zoroark. See what my opponent does? He's going to hit the Zorua. So he might do flying flip, which could put a lot of pressure on me. No, just pass. It's alright. So he has a dead hand, which is actually kind of good. So we know we're drawing puzzle. So I think it's safe just to pass. We know what we're drawing, so we know we're going to get double puzzle. And then we can double puzzle for Cynthia and I guess Rare Candy or something. And then I can bench the Flabébé and go from there. My opponent is going to put a Unity on and pass. My opponent also dead drawing, but we are able to double puzzle here. Get back Rare Candy, get back Cynthia, I guess. Maybe Brigette for draw bait or discard bait, but that's just a card I don't want to draw. We'll put down the Flabébé. We'll probably do this first, just... Okay, good. This way we shuffle the puzzle back in the deck, and we don't have to know what we're going to draw next turn if we don't get Zoroark off the Cynthia. Well, Cynthia here, again, we might have to attack with Lele. Okay, there we go. We finally got a Zoroark-GX. Took us long enough. We have another Ultra Ball. Actually, let's just trade the Mew. I want to keep the Guzma for next turn in case I get a DC here. Okay, we got an Evosoda. We can put another Zoroark in play. Okay, we could probably put back that puzzle though. Okay, we'll trade away the Ultra Ball. I'm looking for a DCE. Okay, we didn't get one. So we'll have to try next turn then. I want to get a DC here so I can just Guzma up this Wind Pod, or maybe knock out this Frogadier before it becomes Greninja. Okay, there's Glisspod, so he will be able to attack me. If he gets like a Greninja Choice Band play, Lele could get knocked out. Lele getting KO'd would be a bit of a bummer, I guess. Oh no. Don't disconnect me. So he has a Choice Band, so he can hit me for 150. So when he gets the Frogadier, or Greninja, sorry, he can KO me. That is actually scary. I might just swing him here with the DCE and then finish him off with Zoroark. I actually like that play. So we'll do Mallow for probably just DCE and I guess the other puzzle. Or maybe Enhanced Hammer. I could Enhanced Hammer him and then just keep getting it back, and then I can keep Florges and E-Hammers his special energy away. It doesn't even look like he's playing basic energy. Let's do that. I kind of like that play. It seems weird, but it'll work out in our favor, trust me. So we'll get rid of Flabébé. See what we get. Just kidding, I knew I was going to get Kappa. We'll Enhanced Hammer off... Well, I mean, I don't mind him knocking me out here, because then I want to fish him off with Zoroark, but I could still do that with a Retreat play next turn if he doesn't get energy, so we'll get rid of that. We'll Field Blower. Get rid of that. We'll do Florges, see if we get heads. We don't. Okay, that's one of the issues you'll have with Florges. Not getting heads is a bummer. We'll get rid of the Guzma. See what we draw. Okay, got Acerola. We can Acerola next turn if my opponent doesn't have an energy here. So we can hit him for 50. Okay, we're going to be 10 short, so if I kept the energy on, we would knock him out. But I'm fine with that. We'll see if my opponent gets a knockout this turn. He does. That is a bit of a rip. But, again, he's only doing 30, so he gets 2 extra prizes here. But judging from how bad he's been drawing, I don't mind it. So we'll bring out Zoroark if the game lets us. I hope I do not get disconnected. That would be annoying. Okay, we got an Ultra Ball. We'll do Florges' ability first. Ah, that sucks. I can't do Puzzle now for that DCE. Okay, we'll get rid of... we might have to do Sycamore. We'll get rid of Lele in that. Grab another Zoroark. We'll probably just get rid of Acerola. I could Acerola this Zoroark with 20 damage. I don't know. Probably have to do Sycamore. Let's see. Can we get Anything good? We do have a timer ball. I could play that. We'll do another trade. We can get Rare Candy. Okay, if this timer ball gets heads, we could potentially get that puzzle back. I hate timer ball with a burning passion. Please give us, just search your deck for a non-GX evolution card. Please give us a card like that. That is some garbage. We'll have to get rid of Brigette. Okay, we do find Energy Lotto, so I can probably do this first. We can Brigette for another Zorua. We can do Energy Lotto. And alright, nice, we got the DC. Okay, and before my opponent Ace roll this. That would be pretty sad, but well, it might be okay, because he doesn't have another Wimpod down. We can hit him for 120, and he's got 40 HP left. Alright, so we'll retry this little Florges thing next turn. That timer ball really sucks. Double Florges would be nice. But you can kind of see what Florges is all about. I am showing it off pretty well here. Being able to get back your puzzles is super powerful. So he's actually going to do a switch. Okay, so that's pretty clever. If we can get double puzzle, I can do Acerola, which is going to be the plan. Does he have a supporter, though? He is going to end me to 6. This might actually help me if I can get double puzzle once again. My plan is probably double puzzle for Acerola, and okay, look at that, we got a Florges. Nice. So my opponent's gonna put a Froakie down, which is fine. Does my opponent have anything else? He ended himself to 4. He's gonna play a Choice Band on his Blizzpod, so he's gonna be able to hit me for 150. Okay, I think I'm gonna double puzzle for if I get double tails, right? But my plan is Acerola Enhanced Hammer, and then I E-Hammer that energy off. So we can't go Greninja next turn. Okay, so Rare Candy Florges. And we'll go Wondrous Gift. Alright, sweet. I'll put back the puzzle. I'm just going to trade off one of the Florges here. And we'll see what we can get. Obviously, we know we're getting the... Oh, I didn't even need to do Florges, but I am fine with that. So we'll Wondrous Gift again. Nice. We'll put back the Enhanced Hammer. This way we don't have to do what I was going to do before, which is beautiful. We'll trade off the N. We're not going to need N, I don't think. We're going to take 2 prizes here. I don't think I'll need that anyways. But we have double puzzle lock, so it's all good. We'll Enhanced Hammer that off. And here is the magic of this deck. This is how this deck works, folks. Look at that. We're going to be able to double puzzle for... we'll grab Guzma in case he tries to... Shit, not Flowstone, never mind. I was going to grab Guzma for next turn. I might just get back Enhanced Hammer. Just keep the Enhanced Hammer lock going. I could have technically grabbed an Evosoda, get a Force Zoroark play. That might have been a better idea, but whatever. We'll put down the Zorua. We'll go here. Actually, it wouldn't matter because I'm not going to be able to evolve it. What am I saying? And alright. We have another trade. We can trade off Mewtwo. We got Cynthia and Choice Band. We'll attach the Choice Band. I don't think it matters in this matchup that much. And we'll just knock him out with 150 damage. And there we go. We are going to take our 2 prize cards. There's another DC, which is perfect. And we got an Ultra Ball. So, I mean, we have cruise control. We can keep getting back our Enhanced Hammers. We can keep trying to get back puzzles. We can double puzzle, get back a puzzle, and another card. So this is kind of the idea of this Florges lock. It's a crazy idea, but it's working pretty well for us right now. I kind of feel bad my opponent. He didn't put up much of a fight, but at the very least, we are showing off this deck in glorious fashion, which is all that matters. Ooh, my opponent gets the Greninja. I'm glad I got that E-Hammer now. That is really good. So he's just going to target my Zorua, so he really wants that to get knocked out. There's a Sycamore. Okay. My opponent had a pretty good hand there. He had the double Greninja play with the Sycamore. Okay. Alright, he's going to knock out my Zorua, so my opponent will finally take a knockout here. We are going to see a special charge. That's fine. I can always keep my Enhanced Hammers back, and if he's going to attack me for 1 energy, that's good. Does he get a Wimpod down this turn, too? A Wimpod would be pretty bad, too. Nope, just a fine flip, and that is fine by me. We do lose our beloved Zorua, but yeah, I'm okay with that. We can always get him back. We drew an N. Okay, so we're obviously going to knock him out this turn. There's, like, no denying that. So we'll go Florges, get back puzzle. Nope. Florges, get back puzzle. Okay, this is the first time I've gotten double tails. That is kind of bad. We'll trade off the... I might just end him this turn. I think I will. We'll get rid of Rare Candy. I think I'm going to end him. We have 6 cards left. I did not even realize that, but what I do realize, we got double puzzle. We'll get back Zorua. And another puzzle. Yeah, I'm going to end my opponent here to 3. There's Stretcher. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Nice. Stretcher is a pretty good draw. And we will Stretcher, shuffle back some Pokemon. We'll get back Mewtwo, Flabébé, and Lele. Actually, we'll get back Florges, Flabébé, and Lele. I could do trade. I think I'm just going to hold the hand. We have a knockout here. I probably should have done trade. My bad. Whatever, it's fine. We'll knock him out. I don't think I'm in trouble next turn. My opponent would need energy, and we can E-Hammer, keep him at bay. So we got 3 puzzles in the discard, but we got 1 back. We got Acerola and Parallel. We got a lot of stuff. Parallel Lock is still in play for my opponent, which is huge for me. Plus, if I want, I can Parallel myself, which obviously is not going to happen, but it's an option. Timer Ball, how many heads does he get? It does get a head, it's okay. So my opponent might be able to get 2 Greninjas in play, which looks like he's going to do. But the only problem for my opponent right now is they don't have much. The end of 3 hopefully stuck. Hopefully this end of 3 stuck, we'll see. As long as we have E-Hammer, though, I'm not really too scared of these Greninjas potentially attacking me every turn. Alright, so he's going to do it to the active, alright. How much HP would I have left? 140, okay. So I'm going to have to Acerola soon, which I'll probably have to do. My opponent has 3 prizes to take. That's pretty big. He's going to grab a Cynthia, rip, so I did add him into a hand where he gets Cynthia. That's kind of bad. He does get a DC, that's fine though, we will Enhanced Hammer that off. Field Blower, ooh, rips. My opponent will be able to get rid of the Parallel, the Choice Band 2, which actually doesn't let us 2-shot. But again, we can always Florges, so it's not the end of the world. We will see an Ultra Ball. My opponent got a pretty good hand off that Cynthia, wow. Ooh, 2 more Special Energies getting discarded though. And that's not good when I can completely loop him with Florges. He's grabbing the Wimpod, I kind of suspected that. I wouldn't mind actually Guzmaing that Wimpod up, I kind of want to knock that thing out. Wimpod could be a threat. Ghostpod might be more of a threat than Greninja at this point. Another Lele going down, okay. I guess he just wants to be ready, but that's one less option he has in case I decide to end him here. Which I might do. Depending on what we get. So 1 puzzle in the deck, we're going to have to Florges, get back a puzzle. Okay, we don't have any ends left. Alright, we'll see. I kind of want to get back to that Choice Band too, because we do need a 1-shot. But I also want Guzma, I want DCE, I want to knock out Wimpod. There's a lot to do here. So let's see what my opponent does. If I'm going to stay in the active, that's fine. We will Enhanced Hammer that energy off. So, yeah, we'll E-Hammer the energy off. We'll trade, get rid of Ultra Ball. Okay, DC. Alright, so now we'll start doing Wondrous Gift. Nice. I might just Guzma this Wimpod. I kind of want to knock that thing out. And then I just have to take out 1 EX and I'm good. We'll trade, get that puzzle. We'll do Wondrous Gift, try and get the other puzzle. Not bad. We'll trade, get rid of Lele. Gotta watch out for the deck space though, but again we have Stretchers, so it's not a big deal. So we'll do double puzzle for... We'll grab Guzma, and I'm just gonna get back that Enhanced Hammer. Where is it? Where's the E-Hammer at? There it is. I doubt he might just play Special Energy. We can win the game just by E-Hammering. I do have to watch out for my deck space, but I'm fine. We can always just keep looping Stretcher, getting rid of Pokemon with trade. So that's the idea. There's a Choice Band. That's huge, because then we can two-shot the Greninja. He concedes. Okay, that was an amazing showcase of the deck, guys. That showcase was on point. But you can kind of see what this deck is all about, right? You just... That game was just perfect. We showed off almost everything. Like, you can see once again what this deck is all about. It's all about just getting back those items. We had him in a complete lock with the E-Hammer spam. And we can buy a pack, which makes this even more beautiful. Now, what do I want to buy? Do I want to buy Forbidden Light, or do I want to get, like, a Plasma Freeze pack? Just for the memes, I'm going to get a Plasma Freeze pack. Because we can get Forbidden Light on the ladder. So for now, I'm just going to get a Plasma Freeze pack. We'll see if we can pull a Secret Max Potion or a Secret Ultra Ball. Either or would be just awesome. Let's see what we pull. Double Rare. Okay, we got an Exeggutor. That's not terrible, I guess. We have 2 for trade, which we could trade off for something. Reshiram, okay, pretty terrible. No Secret Ultra Ball, but we showed off the deck there, and honestly, I kind of just want to wrap up the video there, because that showcase was super good. We showed off everything that this deck is about. I think that was a perfect match. We completely got the lock going with the Florges Puzzle Time loop. My opponent was still putting pressure on us, right? But we were able to lock him with the E-Hammers and stuff like that. My opponent took 3 prizes that game, so you can't really go and say, oh, my opponent didn't put pressure on. It wasn't just a dud of a game. No, that was a pretty good match. I enjoyed that game quite a bit. I think I'm going to wrap up the video just with one match today. But you just really need the one game to show off what this deck is about. And I could revisit it in the future. This could open up a new archetype for Zoroark, because again, that Florges puzzle loop is pretty powerful nonetheless. And we'll see what happens. I might revisit this deck in the future. If you guys want to see me use this deck against, other decks, definitely leave a like, leave a comment down below what you think of this deck, and I'll see you guys in another PTCGO Forbidden Light video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good day.